I spent the last month traveling through Central and South America. Mainly South America. The only country I visited in Central America was El Salvador. Don't ask me why I only spent 1 week in Central America and then jumped to South America. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Remember that friend I met in El Salvador? She was also Canadian. Turns out our destination aligned and we are meeting up in Lima, Peru. The day that I arrived in Lima, I met her at her hotel and we then went to our Airbnb, then spent the rest of the day exploring the city. We also booked our tour for tomorrow to swim with the sea lions. I don't know how I feel. On one hand, I was excited to swim with such cute creatures. The last time I saw sea lions was in Oregon, but this was behind a fence 20 feet away. This was going to be up close and personal. On the other hand, jumping into ice cold water with a 2-hour boat ride when you know you get seasickness, that did not sound fun.
I don't think it likes you.
At the end of the day, I didn't throw up and I really got personal with the sea lions. That I didn't mind. It was way too funny. The next day we moved to Miraflores.
Yesterday we went swimming with the sea lions and we were marinated in ocean water. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go shower in the next hotel that we're staying at. And when we got there, there was no running water. So we were waiting until 6 p.m. and then 6 p.m. hit. They're like, oh, 8 to 10, and then 8 to 10 hit. And there's still no water, so we're like sleeping in nastiness. So we're gonna ask to see if we could ask them to change the sheets and stuff for today. And finally this morning we were able to shower finally, and I feel so good.
There we saw great adobe and clay pyramids. After that, we took an Uber to Christ del Pacifico, where we saw an aerial view of Miraflores. Initially, we were supposed to hike up a different spot. However, the lady at the information center said that area wasn't the greatest due to the amount of theft and suggested Christ del Pacifico. In the area, we also saw Monument al Solado and Desconocido. We took a bus to Ica, however that wasn't our final destination. Huacachina is where we wanted to be. Our hostel was right outside of Huacachina.
You guys dropped off with our tuk-tuk and we arrived to our hotel. It looks like we're in the middle of nowhere, but when we go in, it's like a nice 5. Got like a food table over there. And then we have a pool and a restaurant chilling area and a full-on kitchen if you want to cook. A bar. Oh, it's kind of cold still, but we are in the desert. And I was surprised to see this myself, but we got a gym with 3 equipment. So we got a drink and we're by the poolside. Poolside. I've done this in a long time. Is that really good? It was only like $3 Canadian, $3.50. And get drunk off of these. Change your mind about the swim. Like the water's kind of cold. So we're just sitting at the edge now. I actually went in and it's cold. Instead of getting a king bed, we got 5 bunk beds. Well, 2 bunk beds and a bed. So we could hop around and play hot lava if we wanted to.
The main attraction for Huacachino was the desert surrounded by the small town. There you could sandboard. Of course I had to try it out. It was fun until you'll see.
Give me the outside first.
Oh my god.
Today we were walking in the desert. Pretending that this is totally not staged at all. Totally not struggling. Look at the pretty view. And here we have her taking photos.
I'm a professional, okay?
Hold on tight.
¿Listo?
Vamos.
It's okay.
Agárrate. Vamos, agárrate fuerte.
I ate so much sand that day, I was glad it was on the last run because I was so traumatized to go down again.
This is why you wear sandals. Oh my god. That was in my mouth.
That was it.
Finally having a burger. Order one in a while.
For appetizer.
Yeah, I had like so much sand in my mouth. It's everywhere. So I just follow us all the way home. It's like a good 5-minute walk. I'm sorry, I have no food.
The very next day, we were off to Nazca to see the Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines in southern Peru are a group of pre-Columbian geoglyphs etched into the desert sand. Covering an area of nearly 1,000 square kilometers, there are about 300 different figures including animals and plants. Composed over 10,000 lines, some of which measure up to 30 meters wide and stretch over 9 kilometers. The figures are mostly visible from the air or nearby hilltops. However, I didn't take a flight. I went up the tower to see 3 of the Nazca Lines, while 2.5. Half of one drawing got cut in half due to the built road. They didn't notice this till after.
Where we are. And wait, that one could be the hands. Wait, no. That's a parrot. That's this one here. And then you can see the hands. The hands over here. So we're somewhere here.
You're probably wondering the same question I did. The drawings aren't that deep. How are they still intact? It probably only rains here once a year and only for a few millimeters. The wind is also a factor that keeps the etchings of the drawings clear. I don't know what I was thinking. Booking a 3 a.m. tour the next day after arriving by an overnight bus. The lack of sleep and high altitude was not the greatest combination. That morning of the tour, I suddenly got lightheaded and threw up. Nothing came up but spit since my stomach was empty. Probably TMI. We booked a tour to the Colca Canyon where we saw one of the largest birds in the world, the Andean condor.
And there we spot a bird.
We also have decided the optional hot spring. If you know me, I could not pass an opportunity to go in a hot spring.
And we got, so there's 2 pools over there, so in total 3. And then you have this nice arch with a view, and then a bridge for the cars, and a bridge to walk, which makes you look very drunk when you walk across. And 3 pools over there, and some random giant pool over there that nobody's in. I think it's much colder. And showers over there, and change rooms over there, which I changed, but we realized when we were over there that everyone can see you change and probably see your buttocks. Got my own alpaca. There's a real one right there.
We had 10 hours to kill before boarding our overnight bus to Cusco. We did a walking tour. One of the stops was a alpaca fur farm. We got to feed the alpacas, although one of the ones I got was a bit aggressive.
Okay, you just grabbed it out of my hand.
Close, and also the process, because when you shear the animal, they use that stick over there called pushka for spinning. Once they get the threads, they are using. When living in Peru, famoso Peruvian slide, and it
Oh, I got
worked
one.
today.
Gracias.
He became
I've been obsessed with this fruit maracuya. I've been getting it on everything and it's so good. Cactus fruit. Oh. Big ass seeds. Quite nice. Mmm. Right? Might get some more actually. Maybe. Yeah, I might. So we came here because we were gonna get alpaca meat, so this is that, and then we were gonna get free drinks, but they did us dirty and gave us half egg white and barely any alcohol.
You guys see that's about even, right?
Yeah. Let's try the meat.
Dropped it.
We're like more tough steak. I'm tasty, I feel bad. Then again, I eat like cows and stuff.
No different.
My God. I thought that was how the steak was supposed to be. It was like tough, but nope, it was overcooked. And we got a new one, and it's super juicy. Look at that. You can tell the difference between the two. Goodie bags this time because we didn't book it last minute. We bought a little bit of water, some crackers, peach juice, some bark. I think caramel in the center, maybe like Oreo. Oh, and there's a little mint candy. That's gonna keep me full throughout the night.